we doing? Folding it up?
Folding it up.
Yeah. So you just have to reach back here. Just kind of do that. And then the legs have little latches on them. There.
Okay.
And then I, tuck all the edges in and make it look pretty.
Yeah.
And then the 4 pillows stack up in the corner, and then the 2 blankets right next to them. They've actually fallen off before.
Really?
Crazy driving, like rough roads and stuff. Okay, so the clothes. So my socks and underwear go in the drawer of that cabinet. You have to be really good about packing them in there. See how the underwears are rolled up? And so they stand up on end. You're on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you gave it to me. That's why it's still with me.
Aww.
Yeah. I have a hard time ever getting rid of anything you give me. So look in the sink. What's down in there?
The frog!
Mr. Frog.
I can't believe he hasn't disintegrated. But
No, he's quality product. I'm only gonna go 4 or 5 hours, and then stop for the night. Got to get back in the groove, honestly.
Right. All right, they fit.
Excellent. Okay. Are they wool, big bulky ones? Yeah. So those are for the
And then you have some
coveralls,
these,
right?
yeah.
So that stuff is for the sugar beet harvest. I added that stuff, so it's new.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the sugar beet harvest is over, I don't know that I'll keep them.
It's very thin.
We have a problem.
What?
I just remembered there's a whole nother stack of clothes up there that used to go in that top bin right there. Now, let me go grab the last of the clothes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. You see I made use of my new hook rack,
Yeah,
my batteries.
it looks nice.
Yeah. But I don't have anywhere. See my sunglasses?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with them. I was just trying to reduce the amount of stuff that's just laying around.
But do you want anything else on the wall?
I wish there was a rack that held sunglasses.
Yeah. There
Which
is.
there probably is. I just don't know it. Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah, those go here. Routine. And these go on the fridge.
But they're about to get moved back onto here in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Look at the sketch of Lefty. This is a gift that was sent to us. I don't want to show addresses. I don't want to have to blur it.
Them,
yeah.
Sorry.
Keep it. Do you need something to help you with that, honey?
Yeah.
Here. Here we go.
You want to know a funny story? Remember that knife you gave me?
Yes.
I had it in my purse. I brought it into work on accident.
Oh. Please do not cut yourself, honey.
Take the knife.
Okay.
I don't trust myself.
Oh dear.
Smells very good, whatever it is. Wash without waste.
I know what these are. These are those laundry sheet things.
Oh, and a card.
Oh, very nice. A thoughtful present I picked out just for you. This cart instead. Good choice, huh? Very cool. I'm gonna read that in private. But these, if you've never seen these, you know dryer sheets, right? Well, these are sheets, but they're the detergent. You see the little sketch there of the young lady holding one? So, actually, Mom had some of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've used them before. They're
Yeah. Fresh scent.
good. They smell good.
Oh, they do smell good. Thank you, because I only have like 3 pods left, so these are going to go into use ASAP as soon as we're on the road. Thank you for the gift and for the sketch of Lefty.
Yes, it's very cute.
You got a little mangled there on the opening, but... Hi everyone, good morning. We had a little bit of change of plans. If y'all have been keeping up, you know that we were getting ready to hit the road. Well, let me tell you what happened and what our change in plans is. So you might ask, where the heck are we, right? I know a lot of you in the comments of the last video were saying, oh, I'm guessing you're up at the sugar beet harvest. No, our report date up there is September 20th. As you know, we were going to leave town on the 25th. Then I pushed it to the 26th, so it would be on a Saturday, so Dalen could come over and say goodbye. And so going into, that was last weekend. So Friday, I started having tooth pain. And it went through Saturday, Sunday. So on Saturday, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to leave tomorrow. And then Sunday, I still had tooth pain. So I said, we're going to call my dentist, but I wanted to get out of Mom's house, just because I wanted to get us into the truck and get back going and, you know, get back into the routines and all that. So I jumped on this campground here, their reservation system, and luckily, you know, because it is a holiday weekend here and the week leading up to it, so they were really heavily booked, but I was able to reserve a spot for us. It's actually a spot we stayed at 4 years ago when we camped here for our first ever living in the truck expedition. We stayed at this campground. This is like 20 minutes from Mom's house. We stayed here 4 years ago for a week or 10 days, and then we went back to Mom's for a couple days to do a few things on the truck, and then we came back here. So this is kind of a full circle thing here. We are back at this campground that we camped at 4 years ago for the first time living in the truck. We are back here, and you know, things have changed a lot in those 4 years. I gotta show you something here. This is a first for me. So that should tell you how the world has changed since the last time we were at this campground. There wasn't a dose kit 4 years ago when we camped here. I'm pretty certain of that. I would have remembered it. The truck has changed a lot. So back then, I didn't have solar yet. I had a little Coleman 2-burner stove running off 1-pound bottles. I didn't have the air conditioner. I didn't have the ceiling fan, you know, the max air fan. Basically what I had was my batteries, my inverter, and my big TV. You know, you gotta have priorities, right? Because I'm a movie, video watching kind of person. And when it's time to sit down and wind down, you know, that's my comfort zone. That's what I do when it's time to wind down for the day. So it's a little bit humid. We're about, like, if there were no trees up there, I would be able to see the lake, Lake Ontario from here. We're very, very close to the lake. And it's humid here. You know, we've been in the low 70s. Today, this morning, it feels like it's going to be warmer today. You know, we're kind of up in the trees. We're in sunlight about half of the day, the spot that we're at right now. We do have plug-ins here, so if I do have the extension cord plugged into the shore power, and I have turned it on a couple times. I'm just testing all of the systems and making sure everything's working right. So this is like a shakedown here. And it's just so funny being at a campground like this. We haven't been at a campground like this in years. So different from what I'm used to here. But I did take a nice shower in their shower building yesterday. And we drove up day before yesterday. We went up to the local Walmart. So I got into my dentist. Let me continue with that. I got into my dentist. I need to get a couple of fillings done. So I've got an appointment for Tuesday, day after tomorrow, in the morning, to get that taken care of. And then Tuesday night, we still have the campground booked here. So my dentist is, it's like a 20-minute drive from here, straight south. So I'll go up Tuesday morning, get my teeth fixed, assuming everything goes well. We come back here, we spend Tuesday night here, and then Wednesday we get up and pack out. I've got to head over to Mom's house before we go. My bike, the gas is still in the garage. I didn't load it coming over here. So we've got to pick that up. And then we can get on the road. I've been talking with Jeff, so he knows what's going on. Not a big deal. So the plan is I'm still going to meet him over there in South Dakota at the Badlands. By the time I get there, it's going to be probably about 10 days from when we have to be up to the beet harvest. So, not in any rush. Just as long as I get over there and meet up with him, we should be fine. So that's where we're at and what we're doing. Oh. So the truck has been running just perfect. It's back to starting normally. Thank you all for all the comments on the last video. One of you, Jim, emailed and said, gave me a tip on basically I lost prime, basically, from everything I understand from all the messages and comments that I got. And Jim's like, yeah, you could tell that I was stressed over it. Well, heck yeah, I was. We're getting ready to pack out and start traveling. And I always have counted on the truck, the engine, everything. It always, it basically always runs the same. And I've never had any issues with it. So when it didn't start like it's normal starting, that was concerning to me. So after a couple of drives around, it returned to its normal starting, That's my impression of my 7.3 starting. So that's what it normally does. It's never been like an instant start engine, never has. So again, thank you for all the tips in the comments and the messages about the truck. A lot of traffic at 8:30, 9 a.m. here, in and out of the campground. I made my coffee. The percolator is back in action. I use I'm doing the McCafe that Rich sent. Thank you, Rich. Using the filters that go in the basket of the percolator. So I had minimal sludge in the bottom of my coffee cup. Thanks again, Rich. Run this way. Come on. Come on. See, he's moping because we're headed back towards the campground. So he's moping. It is very humid out and warm this morning, especially in the sun. Come on, dude. I am just as hot as you are. Let's get back to the truck. Get some water, okay? And some dinner. Come on, puppy. Come on. Left. Look at him putting the brakes on. Hey. Oh my gosh. Come on, brother. What are you doing? Come on, buddy. He is just moping, putting on a whole drama show. Now you're wrapped up. Oh, he got his chicken, warm water. I'm trying to treat him well. In fact, I have in the freezer, I'm gonna guess 15 chicken thighs that his grandma boiled up for him and bagged individually and froze before we left her house. So a little bit spoiled is he by his grandma. So we started this trip, I had no groceries, and he already had a whole slew of chicken thighs ready for him. Was that good? Huh? Was that good? He usually does a big burp afterwards. Is that good? There it was. I guess that means it was good, eh? Oh, kablump. But let me tell you something, and this may be something that a lot of you already know. You gotta clean your fans periodically. A couple days before we pulled out of Mom's house, you know, I had the fan up in the bedroom with us for the last few months, and it got a lot of, it already had some buildup on the, you know, the leading edge of the fan blades, but it was pretty furry. So I took the cover off. It's got like 6 or 8 screws. Took the cover off, wiped everything down, got it back to looking new, put it back together, and oh my gosh, it moves like more than twice the amount of air. It was incredible. I turned it back on and like then remembered back to when the thing was new how much air it actually moves without having to be on a high speed setting. Hello, puppy. It's coffee time. Hey. Let me make my coffee. Got the new shoe rack working. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. What? You are not going in there, brother. This is Lake Ontario. And what? It is a big lake. Okay. Yeah, we've been here before. Four years ago. What? Oh, so excited. I got his short leash on, which is really tough on me. The longer leash, you know, I get a little bit of slack, but when I walk him with this short leash, oh my gosh, every move he makes is connected to me. Oh my goodness. So we are heading up to get some groceries and then back to the campground at a different spot, because when I realized I had to stay in town to go to the dentist, I jumped on the reservation system for the campground and was lucky to find they had one spot open for the first 4 days, and then they had one spot open for the next 3 days, and then I'm back over to our original spot for 2 more days. So I hope you got all that. Oh my goodness. Hey. Hey. Oh, okay. Well, thanks everyone for being here with us and letting me tell you where we're at, what we're doing. I will keep y'all updated the best that I can as we do the dentist, get the motorcycle, and pack up out of town, I will bring you all along with us. Everybody take care, be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon.